Hi there, this is Life Paper. You know, in many of the countries, clothes is scarce. You'll see some of these third world countries where they're helping people and they're wearing these clothes that's been the same clothes day after day. Someone was actually, I seen one over this, it was actually a party dress, basically. It had all the nice stuff, and the dress was way too big for the girl, the woman, basically, that was wearing them. But they wear whatever they can get a hold of. Many of them goes barefooted, and that's why they want it with these jiggers in their feet and stuff, and they go around. I had to dig them out. They're exposed to many diseases in these third world countries, but what I'm talking about is clothes, basically, in the countries that are flooded with them. Clothes like United States, England, many of the other countries who just they have more clothes than they know what to do with. As times went on, clothes began to become manufactured very cheaply made. Where beforehand, basically clothes was sewn and made by the individuals in the home, the wife. Even some men, even many men sewed, and they went to tailor shops and stuff for many of their suits. And now it's mass produced by China or Taiwan or India or whatever it is. Very rarely do you find something that says USA made on it. Same as for any of the other countries. So you watch these movies like The Walking Dead and stuff, and you see them in these rags. Just think about it. Yeah, I'm just playing with it just as an example. But you see these rags, and they're wearing the same thing day after day. And then they got these little bitty backpacks that they never changed their clothes. They're still wearing the same thing from months before. The sheriff wore the same shirt, his sheriff shirt, his police shirt for day after day, and they all wore the same clothes day after day. The fact is that clothes are going to be everywhere. And the backpacks are going to be there at first. Now, they may not always be there as time goes on, as people goes through things and rummage. And you may end up putting something on a whole lot bigger than what you normally wear. But you're still going to have plenty of clothes for a time period. You could turn around and scavenge clothes wherever you're living at and have a different pair of shoes every day for a month. You can have a number of different clothes to wear for a while in a scavenging situation on a shtf. So carrying the backpack and the extra clothes, we talk about bugging out systems and things like that, and carrying the extra change of clothes. Now, not everybody does. Now, many of the people that lives on the streets gets all the clothes they want and they don't worry about it. But the people that travel, not all of them carries extra clothes. They just don't. They should, but not all of them do. Some of them do, and some of them carries a lot. So really carrying an extra change of clothes is something that is a common practice. But you're seeing them going day after day wearing the same outfit they've been wearing for months. I'm going to tell you what, those things can stand up and walk. And they're carrying this small little backpacks they're showing that has, what are you putting in that small little backpack? You know, think about it. Now, for me, in a survival situation, I'm going to want the knives. I'm going to want the bows and arrows if I can get them. I'm going to want whatever self-defense mechanism I can create and build for myself, as well as a change of clothes. If I get a chance to scavenge and get me a different outfit, I want to do it. Because in a survival situation, smell has a lot to do with animals tracking you down. Smell has a lot to do with your body odors and stuff. So trying to figure out how to stay clean in that situation. So in an shtf, for a lot of the main worlds, you're going to be overloaded with clothes. So if you're in a survival situation, you don't have to wear the same clothes every day. You can wash what you got. You can change clothes around. So there's that situation for a while. And I'm not saying forever, but for the first 2 or 3 years, you're going to find clothes. You're going to find clothes to change into from time to time. Places are going to be overloaded, overrun. As the population decreases, many of the people who themselves had the things left the clothes behind. So you are going to be in a clothes heaven for a while. So you're going to be wearing some of the most high dollar things. Like this one here smells good. I washed it. Oh, you're going to be wearing high dollar stuff, designer clothes, things that was left behind for a while. So you're not going to have to go through and wear the same outfit for 3 months. You can carry 2 or 3 different clothes with you and change from time to time and wash what you got in the creeks and the rivers and stuff. So there's no reason. I mean, don't go by what you're seeing in just these Walking Dead movies and all that. Many of them actually change his clothes. Now, not all of them, but most of them always has at least an extra pair of clothes with them to carry in a survival situation. They usually have at least 2 extra changes of clothes to carry with them in a survival situation. If you continue to wear the same clothes day after day, you will create a smell and a body odor with it. You will need to figure out how you're going to wash those clothes off eventually to keep them clean, whether you go and wade in the creek or not. But when shtf happens, or WRL, in many of the countries, we will be still with tons of clothes for starters. So think about it. Don't you agree with that? At first, you're looking at these movies. There's going to be more than one outfit to wear. You're going to carry at least a couple change of clothes, a clean shirt from time to time, and a clean pair of pants from time to time, so you can wash what you had wearing in a survival situation. You're going to change that. So, there's going to be more than enough clothes out there. You're not going to always have access to it, but if you're squatting somewhere and you come into a house, you're going to have some clothes you can find. It may not fit you, but you'll be grateful to have them. So this is Live Prepper here. I want you to be safe, be happy. Bless you all.